Hi there, more about herbs, and this time I'd like to introduce you to basil, marjoram and parsley, two different types of parsley. I'm going to start with basil first. Now, in the Victorian language of flowers, basil has two names. Well, he has two meanings to his name. He can either mean good wishes, or he can be a bit of a bad boy, can our basil, and he can mean hatred. So you've got to be careful where you place him in a bouquet, you know. But anyway, moving on to a more modern approach to basil. Basil is, every tomato dish has basil in it. Basil goes wonderfully with tomatoes, but it goes with other things too, you know. Basil is great in fruit salads. Put a little bit of basil onto peaches and strawberries and things like that, and it's really wonderful. And you can make a really nice sugar syrup just using basil leaves, and use this with strawberries and other fruits. Very, very good. It's great for keeping flies away. A pot of basil on your kitchen windowsill will keep flies from coming in. And actually, if you're out in the evening and you've got basil around, take some of those leaves and rub them on your skin to keep mosquitoes and midges away. It works, it's really good. And when you buy basil in the supermarket and you get it in these pots that are all crammed full, to make it last just that little bit longer, put your hand in and pull out some of the stalks of basil, because what they've done is they've grown it as a salad crop and they've crammed in lots and lots of plants together, so they haven't got a chance to properly grow. But if you go in and you pluck out individual plants by the root and just leave a few of them, then that little basil plant will last much, much longer in your kitchen and you'll get a lot more use out of it. So moving on from basil, we have marjoram. Now marjoram is related very closely to oregano, which everybody knows from having on their pizzas and Italian food. Marjoram is a wonderful herb, and in the language of flowers it means joy. And actually its translation, marjoram, is joy of the mountains. Marjoram goes particularly well with eggs and chicken dishes. It really brings out the flavour, so it's very good for that. And it's also an antiseptic. Marjoram is an excellent antiseptic herb, so having a little bottle of marjoram essential oil is another good one to have in your store cupboard. And moving on here, we have parsley, of course. Now everybody knows parsley. Parsley people tend to think of, especially in Britain, they tend to think of parsley as a garnish. You know, the 70s in Britain was just restaurant dishes with a piece of parsley on it, and that was it. You know, that could be your salad, that could be your vegetables for all we had then. But parsley, there are two types. There's flat leaf parsley, which is used much more in the Mediterranean cooking, and then there's curly leaf parsley. Parsley, believe it or not, contains more vitamin C than an orange. It's that good for you. It really is great stuff. And in the Victorian language of flowers, parsley means merriment, of all things. So a bouquet with a ring of parsley would mean merriment and happiness. Parsley is very, very good for the digestion, a parsley tea, and also parsley helps to freshen the breath, especially if you've been eating garlic. Chew on some parsley to freshen your breath afterwards. Now all of these herbs of course can be grown very, very easily. Parsley especially just grows wonderfully well throughout the summer. A little packet of seeds will really keep you going. Basil really needs sunshine and can be quite a tricky customer growing from seeds. I always like to start with just small plants, and I always keep them in the sun, because the slightest bit of shade and the slightest drop in temperature and my basil just gives up the ghost on me. Marjoram grows wonderfully well, and I like to grow it in a basket and just have it hanging down, and it's very, very easy to deal with. Doesn't mind a bit of shade either. All of these plants are quite small. They don't grow huge, so they're great for having on window boxes and on a balcony and things like that, or just in small pots, and also for growing in your kitchen. So there you have it. That's another 3 of our herbs, of our top 10 herbs, and I'll be introducing you to some more in a minute. Thanks very much.